Knowing the truth and embodying the truth are two different things. What am I talking about, and what does this mean for your twin flame union? Well, welcome back to my channel. I'm Breann, a master certified ascension coach with Twin Flames Universe. And today I want to talk to you about knowing the truth and embodying the truth. And I'm going to give you an example to explain what I mean and how it pertains to your twin flame union. Let's say we've all heard this time and time again, but twin flame separation is not real. It's simply an experience, and we've all heard that, probably spoken to many different times. And so you may be, hearing it again and thinking, okay, I get it. Separation is not real. I get it. I know that it's an illusion. I know that I'm healing through it. I get it. It's not real. But there's a place where some people get stuck here, meaning that they have the logic of, oh, okay, so twin flame separation is not real, but yet they're still experiencing separation and dissonance in their union with their twin flame. And so that's communicating there is a disconnect. There's something else that's needing to happen. And this is the missing link, so to speak, that I'm going to fill you in on. Yes, you may understand, or logically okay, I'm not separate from my twin flame, so I'm just going to, kind of like be here, and as they do their inner healing work, or at some point, we will finally come together. Well, you're missing a very important component there, and you're actually still seeing your twin flame as separate from you, because your twin flame is you. And so if you have the understanding that separation is an illusion, but you're still experiencing separation, then that means that there's a part of your consciousness that, yeah, the belief, or I'm sorry, that separation is an illusion, but there's a part of your consciousness that doesn't know that. Because our consciousness is vast and it's expansive and way more, I don't know even what the word is here, but it's bigger than we could even imagine. That means that there are many different components to your consciousness. And so you, the one watching this video, may logically, conceptually know that separation is an illusion, but it's not in my reality. Union is not in my reality. Well, that means that you have to go to that part of your consciousness, and you can do this with the mirror exercise, with the teachings of union. You have to identify that part of your consciousness that still believes in separation, because if you're still experiencing separation, there's still a belief in separation, because once you've embodied the truth that separation is an illusion, and you know that to be true because you feel union within all of your being and your consciousness, it can't help but be in your reality. This is basic law of attraction, like attracts like. What you believe in all of your being to be true, that is what you will manifest in your reality, and it's the same for your twin flame union. But if you're finding that you're not experiencing union with your twin flame physically in the way that you desire, there's still a part of your consciousness that is believing in separation. And only you will know what that is. And of course, you can work with a coach to help you get clear on what that is if you're struggling to find out, which I highly recommend having a coach. Then you can identify these places that you may be completely numbed out to, completely unawakened to in your consciousness. And as you find those places in your consciousness, you can love yourself there. You can choose the truth there that separation is an illusion and only union is real. Only union is true. And union is love. And so as you love yourself, you embody union, and only then can you actually experience it in your reality. And so you don't need to sit around waiting for your twin flame and thinking, okay, so I have the concept that separation is an illusion, it's not real, but you gotta go deeper than that. You can't just Like I could tell myself, for example, like I could say, well, I have a Bugatti sitting in the driveway waiting for me to get in and drive around. I'm not separate from my Bugatti, and just making up some random thing here. But logically, like there's a process in that. I'm not literally going to walk downstairs and go get inside of a Bugatti. And I hope that I'm saying the name of that car right. It's a very, very fancy car. But like there's a process that I have to take in order to have that Bugatti in my driveway. And I need to raise my wealth vibration for one. Well, how do I do that? Well, I've got to find in my consciousness where I'm not experiencing my wealth and my abundance. And as I find those places in my consciousness, I love myself there, and I naturally vibrate higher. I embody my wealth. I embody my abundance. And as I do that, well, heck yeah, I can go get inside of my Bugatti car and drive around. And it's the same thing for anything that you're manifesting in your reality. Like you can know that you're meant to have it, and you know that you're deserving of it. You know that you're divine. You know all of these things. You can conceptually speak to it and know it, but you have to take the process. You have to take the action steps, because without the action steps, you're just a sitting duck. Nothing is happening. And the action steps that have to be taken is the inner healing process, the inner journey. And those action steps will manifest outwardly, as you feel your inner guidance to do so. You'll take actual physical action steps. Like let's say if you healed a big block in your union and you feel guided to reach out to your twin flame, and you reach out and then conversation's flowing. Well, the way that you manifested that conversation, that communication, is you did the inner healing work, but you can't get around it, and nothing is going to change until you make the inner change. Okay, so hopefully this fills in the gap there for anyone that might be wondering, okay, well, I conceptually know that separation is an illusion, but I'm still experiencing separation. They're still not here. Well, that's why. It's because there's still a part of your consciousness that doesn't believe that it's an illusion, that very much believes that it's a real thing. And that's where you got to go, and that's where you got to love yourself. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.